Eric Lima here. You're watching EML77 TV, episode number 81 of my YouTube vlog show of 2018, the second chapter of my original vlog show, The People's Lima, and it's my second YouTube channel. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a great, marvelous day. I'm doing pretty good here myself, and on the last episode, I revealed my new purchase, the Nintendo 2DS XL. I decided to tinker around with it a little bit, play a little new Super Mario Bros. 2 on it. Finally got the thing connected to the internet. Got it ready to go. Alrighty then. Today we're gonna on this episode we're gonna talk about the We're gonna go to the EML77 TV board that I like to use to make my predictions and picks for WWE Network pay-per-view events. This Saturday coming up is NXT TakeOver-Chicago 2, ladies and gentlemen. There's 5 good matches on the card, and I don't know if they're going to add any more. We'll find out when we get to it this Saturday night. So be on the lookout, huh? So NXT TakeOver-Chicago 2, and these are the matches that are going to happen. There they are. All right. I take my picks over here, my picks and predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start off. The NXT Championship will be on the line as Aleister Black defends the gold against Lars Sullivan. Now, here's what I think. It's going to be a very interesting situation in this matchup. I don't know. I seriously do not know if Aleister Black will be next to be called up on the main roster. It depends on who is going to get released from the main roster and all that good stuff, and have Lars Sullivan win it. So it's kind of an up in the air thing. So I think I'm looking for Black to retain the title, unless otherwise. So I'm predicting Black will win the title. NXT Women's Championship on the line as Shayna Baszler defends her gold against the crazed female member of Sanity. Lone on NXT would be Nikki Cross. Now, here's an interesting situation. The women's division on all 3 brands could intertwine with the 4 horsewomen of MMA in some way. I'll tell you how. Now the WWE just signed Jessamyn Duke and Marina Shafir. I've got a weird feeling that Nikki Cross could be coming close to beating Shayna. Cross could be the threat to knocking Shayna Baszler out and becoming the new NXT Women's Champion. I'm hoping to pick her, but I got a feeling Shayna Baszler would bend the rules a little bit, and I wouldn't be surprised if Jessamyn Duke and Marina Shafir get involved in this matchup, because you never know. Anything can happen in the WWE. I think all you internet wrestling nerds, fail to realize one thing about the WWE. Anything can and will happen. That's the thing. That's the problem. You guys are, it's so predictable. Yeah, if you lay off the dirt sheets and all that and just watch the stinking program, maybe you'll figure everything out. So I am predicting, and you can make predictions. You can be like, hey, wait a minute, anything can happen in WWE. Ooh, could Shayna's friends, Jessamyn Duke and Marina Shafir, who got signed on with the Performance Center, play a part in this matchup? It could be. So I may think about I'm looking at Baszler to retain it, but I think Nikki Cross is overdue. Nikki Cross is overdue. Possibly the interference will probably everything is going to be crazy unpredictable. The reason why another way of the 4 horsewomen for MMA I'm going to talk about tomorrow's video, where I'm going to talk about the Money in the Bank, which is coming Sunday. Make my predictions there, and the Raw Women's Championship matchup. Everything can intertwine. I don't know. Cats and dogs living together in harmony, mass hysteria. Okay, a little quote from the Ghostbusters. All right, the NXT Tag Team title on the line. The Undisputed Era is Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly to go up against the Strong Allied style, I like to call this team. Oni Lorcan representing the States, representing Massachusetts, and Danny Burch. Although, I should call this team Colonial Strong Style, because Massachusetts wants the colonial state, and we came over from England, which is where Danny Burch comes from. The Colonials. There you go. So that's what I like to call them. So could be a pretty good name. I don't know. I'm looking for Adam Cole, baby, to get involved. So guess what? The Undisputed Era. Well, that's what the U era. That's Strong and O'Reilly will retain the NXT Tag Team Championships. Okay, Chicago Street Fight. 1 year, about a year in the making, because over a year in the making, because last time NXT TakeOver was in Chicago, Gargano and Ciampa lost the tag team championships to the Authors of Pain, and Ciampa turned on Gargano. But now, a year later, they're back at the scene of the crime, the former DIY. They're going to go at it in a street fight, Chicago street fight. Who do I got? I got to go with Gargano. I got to go with Gargano in this one. All right, I got to go with Gargano. Johnny Gargano. All right, now the last matchup is a one-on-one matchup I've been waiting for a while. Ricochet versus Velveteen Dream. Both tremendous athletes. In fact, John Cena endorsed Velveteen Dream. That's huge. You know, if you get an endorsement from Cena, that could play a huge part in your role. And I'm going to go with Ricochet, though. Ricochet is on the upside, and I believe Ricochet will win that matchup. You know, unless Velveteen Dream does something nefarious and all that. So anything can happen in the WWE, and that's the main thing you guys got to realize this. Anything can happen. Anything will happen. And I got, so let's go over the picks that I made. Aleister Black versus Lars Sullivan NXT Championship. Unless Black gets called up to the main roster, I see him retaining that NXT Championship. NXT Women's Title, Shayna Baszler versus Nikki Cross. Unless the WWE wants to speed up the process of the 4 horsewoman battle between Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Bayley versus Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, Jessamine Duke, and Marina Shafir. If they want to speed that up, I see Cross winning the title, but Shayna Baszler may end up retaining because Duke and Shafir could get involved in the matchup. Anything can happen at this rate. NXT Tag Team titles, I see Adam Cole's interference come into play with the Undisputed Era retaining. If Lorcan and Birch win, I'm happy for them. Chicago Street Fight, I see Gargano walking out on top. And Ricochet versus Velveteen Dream, I am picking Ricochet. That is my picks. And hopefully you make the same picks as I did, or made them differently. You can tell me why you think differently. Let's say, you say, okay, Eric, I disagree with you about Nikki Cross winning the title. I think Shayna Baszler should retain it. And I can understand why Shayna Baszler should retain the title. No problem there. Because like I said, it could be any possibilities. Possibilities are endless. We don't know who's going to leave the WWE, being released from the company. I think they said they're waiting it out until they're waiting out to make sure that some of the superstars won't go to the All-In event and all that good stuff. That's my thing, and that's what they're saying on Wrestle Talk and everything else. I'm Ollie Davis, and welcome to Wrestle Talk. That guy's funny. I am Ollie Davis, and welcome to Wrestle Talk. It's like the British Howard Cosell. You know what I'm saying? That Ollie Davis guy is pretty hilarious. So these are my picks. Check them out once again. I'm gonna do when I upload this video, I'm going to study it. That way, when I watch NXT TakeOver tomorrow night, I'm going to make sure I stick with the picks. All right, that's how it is. So that is the episode. That's all the time we have on this show. Episode number 82. We'll be talking about the Money in the Bank predictions. We'll see what happens there. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. You have a wonderful night, wonderful day, wonderful night, and have some fun. And catch you on the flip side. Okay, guys. Okay, there we go. I like about this blackboard thing. Boom, boom. Okay. Okay, man. See ya. Catch you on the flip side.